The video that nobody asked for. I'm Chillmonger. We're going to look at those numbers starting with Texas. With the United States presidential election of 2020. I'm going to make my prediction now. Trump. Not that I want that outcome, but I see Trump winning this election. Even though polling does lean towards Biden, polling leaned towards Clinton before. Polling is untrustworthy. A lot of people are not too proud of the Trump choice, so they may just lie and be like Biden, or may just say I'm undecided. After 4 years of Kimmel, Fallon, Trevor Noah, all of them, late night hosts just roasting this guy for stuff he did say, I don't see him as the popular pick. There are other factors, including this pandemic, including mail in balloting, which actually, in Texas, it's crazy. There's more people who voted in the state of Texas this year by mail than 2016 with everything. Like all mails, all votes counted. That's crazy, right? It makes you think, oh my God, this is going to probably be a Democratic state. The problem with that is mail in ballots can be dismissed. You may just not fill in the correct bubble. You may initial where you're supposed to sign or print where you're supposed to write in handwriting, and they'll just dismiss your vote. And most of those votes are casted by people who registered as Democrats. In America, you have to register with a party, Democrats, Republican, or like an independent. And I mean, if you register and they know that it's a Democratic ballot, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I wonder who he's voting for. Probably Joe Biden." Of course, you doesn't necessarily mean you're voting for Joe Biden. Once you open it up, you might see that this guy's actually voting for Trump. But I don't see what Trump has done in the last 4 years to swing over a Democrat to a Republican, right? Especially after what he did in the beginning of this pandemic, the $1 trillion bailout he gave out to the $1 billion corporations, and he's still acting stingy with stimulus checks. I think we're on stimulus check number 4, right? That Nancy Pelosi is to blame also, and she's a Democrat, but he and she are like not negotiating properly for the good of the American people. But they gave that money instantly to the airlines, right? So he's not looking too good. Everyone who thought he wasn't a regular politician, maybe not so much anymore. Let's look at the states that matter. I said I was going to start with Texas, right? Share screen. Boom. Now, let me make it so that my face is small. There it is. Okay. Texas started off red, 3.9. And then it went over to where it's 1.0. If it's 1.0, I still give it to the Republicans. Anything that is more than 2 points of a lead, then I would start considering it a Biden state. So Ohio looks like it's Biden, right? Zero point 0.9 for Trump, no question about it. That's going to Donald Trump. What's the other big one? Florida is the other big one that is considered to be a toss-up. We started off here where it's 1.8, and we finish off today on November 1st. It is a 1.9 Biden lead. Let's call that a Trump state. Let's not do anything stupid like we did with Hillary Clinton. Now, looking at Alabama, Arkansas, it was competitive. The last time Arkansas went blue was for what's his name? Yeah, Bill Clinton. It's not competitive. This is going to Donald Trump. Iowa, however, is competitive. It still looks like it's going for Trump, but it was interesting while it lasted. 1.8 lead to Trump. The 3 states that matter, however, are Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. So starting with Pennsylvania, something happened where it really looks like it's leaning towards Biden. We're at a 4.9 lead. That does look like it's going to be a Biden state. I'm not counting my chickens before the eggs hatch, though. I said Wisconsin was another one. This is a 1.0 Trump lead in February. The pandemic happens, Kenosha happens. It's an 8.7 lead to Biden. I actually feel that one's much safer. And then Michigan. So these 3 states make up for 46 electoral points, and that is enough to take what Trump used to have. I think he was at 304 that he finished with, and that brings him underneath to 268. And that takes what the Democrats had in 2016 up to, look, he's winning by 8.5, up to above the 270 electoral college votes you're supposed to need. So if he can win Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, which were blue for like the last 3 elections at least, it should be a Biden state. That's what people say when they say that it looks very, very comfortable for Joe Biden. They don't even mention that Arizona looks like it's going to finally go blue for the first time in a long time, where Biden has a 3.4 lead. Like I said, that's more than 2 points, so it looks like Biden's going to win. You ever wonder what Alaska leans? Red, 7.5. Georgia's another one that's close. It's a 1 point. Let me get there. Actually, yeah, 1.6 lead for Biden. Like I said, if it's not +2, then it's not actually going to be a Biden state. I'm just being safe over here. I don't want to predict safely. There's another toss up here. Where's North Carolina at? This one was close last time I checked. So we started off with Biden point two by 2.5, and we finish off with Biden 2.6. It's over 2, so it could just lean towards Biden. Indiana's that one state that's staying at Trump state. That's in that little Midwest region. Missouri got close. Missouri is the same place that elected Cori Bush, right? The congresswoman. 8.4, and we finish off at 6.7. It's not that close. I actually thought it was closer. It was close back here. That's probably what I was thinking of around July. So something happened in August and September that made Missouri lean towards the red. Those are the battleground states in America. And I'm predicting that it's going to be a a Donald Trump victory because mail in ballots cannot be trusted. People with mail in ballots cannot be trusted. Not so much the mail in ballots themselves. Chillmonger out.